Every player dream is to play FIFA World Cup. So during the weekend, I monitor a lot of Ghanaian players abroad, their performance at their club side. And there are some few players I feel like if they really want to be plan of Otto, then meaning they need to up their game from their club side. Well, someone going to watch this video and say, well, we need Unity Sports. There is still a long way to go on the World Cup. So why are you talking about this? Well, to convince the coach, you have to start from now. And that going to base on your performance from your club side, the playing time you are getting. That is also going to help Ghanaians to demonstrate for you that you deserve to be part of the Ghana national team. So we're going to be looking at the players that I feel like they need to up their game from their club side. If not, getting to the World Cup is going to be hard for them. Just to remind you, this is Awini Unity Sports.
This is Awini Unity Sports, your #1 stop for everything Ghana football. From the Black Stars blazing the pitch to the young stars rising and ready to take over the world, we've got it all here. If you love Ghana football, if you believe in the next generation of legends, then don't just watch. Join the family. Smash that subscribe button and let's make Ghana football unstoppable together.
Welcome back to the studio once again. Like I said earlier on, this video we're going to look at some few players out there. I noticed that if they really want to be part of Otto plan, then they need to up their game from their club side. Like I said, the World Cup is still a long way to go, but this is the time you need to up your game if you're a football player out there. That's the only way we can also sit down here to talk about you, to draw the coach attention that you deserve to be part of the World Cup squad when we get there. Now, we're going to start from Kamaldeen Sulemana. Kamaldeen Sulemana, that is few things I noted about Kamaldeen Sulemana, a very fine player. But when you notice Kamaldeen Sulemana, not just about only the playing time, but some of the things that I think Kamaldeen Sulemana need to prove himself if you really want to be part of Otto plan. Lack of decision making most of the time is a big problem for Kamaldeen Sulemana. And I always said, Kamaldeen Sulemana, if you have been following him for quite a long time, the time that he used to play in Denmark club side and also move to the French League One, very, very fine player. But decision making is always a big problem for Kamaldeen Sulemana. When you look at players like Jeremy Doku, when he used to play the same club with Sulemana, it became very difficult. It was very difficult for Doku to get certain lineup. But Doku able to prove himself, get to Manchester City, and now he's untouchable in Manchester City, which I think Sulemana need to up his game. Not just that. For the Italian Serie A side, the coach that took him there, it get to a point he wasn't getting playing time. Now the coach is not there. The coach that took him to Atalanta in the Italian Serie A, he's not there. He was sacked. So now they have a new coach. And during the weekend, he could not even get 1 minute in the club. So meaning Sulemana, if you really want to be the Otto plan, you need to convince the new coach that yes, you deserve to start games and you deserve to be playing all the time. That is the only way all of us in Ghanaians can also demonstrate that you deserve to be part of Ghana Black Stars squad list. So that is #1 player that I feel like he need to up his game. So Sulemana, if you're watching, fine player, up your game so that you can be Otto plan as well. I don't know what you think about Sulemana decision making and his club side as well. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section as well. Now, moving to the third player right here, have to do with the captain of the team. That is Jordan. Very fine player as well, who play English second division side or championship side, that is Leicester City. So far he played 14 matches, scoring 2 goals, getting 1 assist. But when it comes to playing time, starting from the season, he was their #1 striker, but get to a point the coach feel that they are not getting the result that he really want. So he began dropping at the bench. Even yesterday, their 2-1 win, he wasn't part of the game. I monitor him as well, which I know you are the captain, but there is a lot of strikers out there. When you look at a player like a Prince Kobena Edu, who play in Czech Republic, if you look at the performance that he proved at the friendly match against Korea, there is a lot of way to fight. And also when you look at the striker who play Montreal and the USA MLA, another top striker right there. We have William as well, another top striker. So Jordan, you need to up your game. It doesn't matter that you are captain. It doesn't matter that you have performed very well for the qualifiers. But the World Cup, a lot of things going to happen. So I think Jordan is also second player that I feel like you have to up your game to convince the coach. We all know that you're going to make the World Cup, but you need to up your game as well. I don't know what you think about Jordan's side as well. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Now, the third player right here have to do with Jonas Adjetey. Jonas Adjetey is a fine defender, been part of Ghana national team quite for some time now as well, now being part of the member. But when you go to the Swiss league, playing time is also very difficult for him. Yesterday, I monitored him. He could not able to even get a minute. And so far, they play a lot of games, but they play only 7 matches for them, which I feel like he need to up his game, because when you look at defenders, we have a lot of defenders out there. We have Mohamed Salisu, we have Alexander Djiku, we have Joron Opoku, we have Kojo Pepraopon, we have Teryewe, we have a lot of defenders out there. So to able to convince the coach and able for Ghanaians to, the moment Ghanaians begin to be talking about one player, meaning that 9 out of 10, you're going to get chance in the national team. The moment all Ghanaians begin to feel that, yeah, you are doing well, the coach also going to convince. So how can Ghanaians talk about you based on your performance from the club side and the way you are getting playing time as well? So he is also a third player that I think he need to up his game, that to convince the coach that he deserves to be part of the team. Walk up a long way to go, but this is the time you need to prove yourself. That's the reason why I'm talking about. Now, moving to another player right here, or to finish with player right here, have to do with Kosi Sibo. This is the player I'm going to be finishing with you right here. When you look at Kosi Sibo, very fine player, and where Ghanaians fell love for Kosi Sibo was Ghana against Mali. If you notice that tackle, was just superb. But since then, it became very difficult for him to get playing time at the club side. He played the lower club in the Spanish La Liga right here, and they are bottom of the Spanish La Liga. If they do not take time, they will be going back to the second division once again. And even that, he's not getting playing time. And when you look at the midfield, Ghana have a lot of midfielders out there. Now, Ibrahim Sulemana, who play Atalanta, but is on loan to Bologna in the Italian Serie A, made his first debut yesterday, helping his team winning by 3-0. Another player fighting for position, we have Salem Abdul Samed, who also now getting playing time very well at his club side yesterday, or during the weekend they lost, but his performance was superb. We have another player who play in the Belgium Pro League, that is Loris Adjekum, who is doing very well as well, another top midfielder right there. So all those players that are getting playing time, performing very well, no matter what you are, Kosi Sibo, no matter what you are, what player out there, and they get to a point and you are not getting playing time at your club side, it's going to be very difficult. There's going to be a lot of talk out there. The coach made decision, but sometimes the way Ghanaian going to talk about the player, that is what the coach going to say, okay, Ghanaians, despite that they are not coaches, but the way they are talking about this player, if I call him, it's going to be a problem. So Sibo, it is you and I that living here in Spain, so you have to up your game. That is the only way all of us, we can talk about your performance to let the coach say, yes, you are part of the team as well. So when you look at Spanish La Liga, 13 matches played so far, Kosi Sibo able to play only 7 matches, and his team is not doing well and is not getting playing time. So Sibo, you have to convince your coach at the club side that you deserve to be part of the starting lineup. That is the only way the coach can also put him in the list. Because the World Cup, yes, we all know there's a long way to go. But one player can just pop up somewhere and you don't know, because there is a lot of players out there that are doing very well. So Sibo and particularly Sibo and Sulemana, they have to up their game, because the position that they play, there's a lot of competition right there. Particularly Sulemana, like I said earlier on. When you look at Sulemana operate from the wings, look at the players that we have there. We have Joseph Pencil operate from the wings. We have Fatau Isahako operate from the wing. We have Ibrahim Sadiq, who play in Holland, operate from the wing. We have Enes Noma, obviously will be coming back soon from the injury, operate from the wing. We have Prince Jr., who play the same club with Caleb Jenki in the Denmark or the Danish league. Very, very top player who is performing day out, day in with that deserve. I was surprised that he wasn't part of the final match that Ghana play against Japan and Korea, because he's doing very, very well with all these players. Are players that can convince the coach based on their performance, based on the and their time that they are always getting on their club side. You can also talk about Boachi, who play in the French League 2, Saint-Etienne, performing very well day out, day in. This is all players that are play at the wings. So I think Sulemana and Kosibo particular, they need to up their game. Why? Because your position full of a lot of players, full of a lot of competition. So yeah, let me know these players. What player do you think that they really need to up their game? I don't know what you think. I don't know. Let me know your thought on the comment section. All these players, they are fine players, and we want the best for Ghana. That is the reason why I came out to also let these players know that we are monitoring all Ghanaian players. Like yesterday, not just about yesterday, during the weekend, I monitor almost more than 60 something Ghanaian, almost about 70 players, Ghanaian players abroad, and a lot. I cannot talk about even all of the players right there. And if you notice, some players that are performing out there and they are not getting chance for national team. And if you get the chance, you have to prove it. And how can you prove it? Is by convincing the player, the coach from your club side, and also to put social media aside and put your performance, make your personal training most of the time. Most of the players that are doing very well, some of them, they don't just only wait for the team training. They have their personal training they are doing. They sleep on time. So professional players, I believe that you guys know the best. So let me know what you think once again, whatever part you may be watching me from. Enjoy your lovely night as well. Stay blessed, and more to come your way right here on this platform. One love.